असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय.
Hello everyone, this is Mahinder. In this video, we are going to learn geometrical representation of cumulative frequency. What is that? Geometrical representation of cumulative frequency. So, as we know that the cumulative frequency are two types, less than that cumulative frequency and more than that cumulative frequency. So it means the graph is also, it means the geometrical representation is nothing but we plot the graph. The graph is also different for less than that cumulative frequency as well as more than that cumulative frequency, isn't it? Right. So less than that cumulative frequency we learned already. Less than type CF and more than type CF. So if you plot the graph for cumulative frequencies, we get a curve. Okay, it is a curve. The curve is called cumulative frequency curve or ogive curve. What is that? Ogive curve. This we can pronounce ogive. Okay, ogive curve. Okay, the cumulative frequency curve is also called ogive curve. If it is less than ogive. If it is more than type, more than ogive or greater than ogive. Okay. So if we want to represent this cumulative frequency on the graph, geometrical representation is nothing but representing on the graph. Suppose this is a graph. Okay, this is a graph. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, right. So on the y-axis we take the cumulative frequencies. Right on here we take here cumulative frequency. On the x-axis limits. So what are the limits? Nothing but the class intervals, lower limits and upper limits we take on the x-axis. Okay, so if we take limits on the x-axis and cumulative frequencies on the y-axis to plot the ogive curves. Okay, ogive curves nothing but two, less than type ogive or more than type ogive, right? Okay, right? We shall see one example now. So I am going to erase here. And remember one more thing over here. So while plotting the ogive curves, we need to mind one more thing here. The class intervals must be continuous. Continuous means nothing but exclusive classes. Okay, the class intervals must be exclusive. Okay, right. Remember this thing. So first of all, we shall draw the okay. So maybe axis more than right. Let us see here. I am taking a data here roughly CF 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and class intervals. Take the frequency here. 1, 2, 4, 0, 3, 5, 6. This example you have seen in the previous video also. So for that only I am taking the cumulative frequency graph. Nothing but cumulative frequency curve. Okay. CF. What is the CF? Take one as this. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, isn't it? Is it clear? 7 plus 0, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 6, 21. This is the cumulative frequency we have got here. Okay. Right. So before that, actually I forgot to write here. So write down CF here once again. 1, 3, 7, 7, 10, 15 and 21. Okay. To draw the cumulative frequency curve, we have to take the limits. Okay. On the x-axis, we have to take the limits of the class interval. For less than type cumulative frequency, we take the upper limits on the graph. So upper limit. What is the upper limit? We have 10 is the upper limit for the first class interval, and 15 and 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Isn't it? These are the upper limits for these class intervals. So we need to take upper limits on the x-axis for to draw a less than type cumulative frequency curve. Okay, right. So let us take a point here. The point becomes here 10, 1, 15, 3, 20, 7, 25, 7, 30, 10, 35, 15 and 40, 21. These points we have to represent on the graph. Okay, if we represent this on the graph, we get the curve. That curve is called less than type Ogive curve or less than type cumulative frequency curve. Okay, right. Let us try to draw here. Right. Now we draw the graph of less than type cumulative frequency. So the x-axis and this y-axis. X-axis and this y-axis, we have to write the scale. Right. So on the x-axis we take upper limits. These are upper limits. We have to take here. So start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. So each centimeter we take as 5 units. Okay. Here on the y-axis take each centimeter into 2 units. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Okay. This is depends upon our frequency, cumulative frequency. Okay. Now it is enough for this. That's why I am taking each centimeter into 2 units. So write down here. On x-axis, 1 centimeter equals to 5 units. On y-axis, 1 centimeter equals to 2 units. Okay. Right. Now we have to locate these points on the graph and we have to join them. So 10, 1 it is 10 comma 1. Yeah, 10 is here, 1 maybe lies here. Okay, yes, this is the 10 comma 1. Next 15 comma 3, 15 is here, 3 here it is. Next 20 comma 7, 20 is here, 7 lies here. 25 comma 7, this is also here, so 7 both. Next 30 comma 10, 30 is here, 10, yes, here it is. Next 35 comma 15, 35 is here, 15 here it is maybe, yes, okay. Next 40 comma 21, 40 is here and 21 here it is. Okay. Now we have to join these without using scale. Okay, this is the less than type cumulative frequency curve, or we can call this less than O0. Okay, now what is that? This point, it is 40 comma 21, and this 35 comma 15, this one 30 comma 10, 25 comma 7, it is 20 comma 7, and this 15 comma 3, this 10 comma 1. Okay, right. So what like this is 15 comma 3. Okay, right. So on the x-axis we take here upper limits. Okay, right down here upper limits, and right down here less than cumulative frequency. Okay, less than CF. Okay, this is the graph of the less than type cumulative frequency, nothing but less than cumulative frequency curve, or we can call it as less than Ogive curve. Okay, right. The name, right. So here for more than type we take lower limits on the x-axis. So what are lower limits? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, isn't it? That these are the lower limits. And remember one thing, the classes must be in the continuous form. It means exclusive classes. Okay, the upper limit and the next succeeded class lower limit must be same. That is called continuous classes, or we can call exclusive classes. So how we find the more than frequency? More than CF. Right. We can take from downwards, or else we can take upwards also. What is the sum of all these? It is 21. Okay. 21 minus 1, 20. 20 minus 4, 16. 16 minus 0, it is 16 as it is. 16 minus 3, it is 13. 13 minus 5, wait, we have done a mistake here. I think we have done a mistake. So sorry. 21 minus 1, 20. 20 minus 2, 18. 18 minus 4, 18 minus 4, it is 14. 14 minus 0, it is also 14. 14 minus 3, it is 11. 11 minus 5, it is 6. If we calculate from downwards, 6 as it is, 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 0, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 2, 20, 20 plus 1, 20. We can take from downwards or else upwards also. But we have to remember the thing, if we take from upwards, we have to subtract If we take from downwards, we have to add the receiving frequencies one by one. Okay. First of all, we have to write the sum of the frequencies total. Okay. Right. Now take the graph here, or we can make one more column here. So points. So on the x-axis 5, 21, 10, 20, 15, 18, 20, 14, 25, 14, 30, 11, 35, 6. Okay, right. So now it is this is x-axis, this is y-axis, here it is scale. So 5, what are the lower limits we are having? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 is the highest one. You can take no problem 40 also, but we don't use that. Right. So these are lower limits. Okay, these are lower limits. And here we can take what we take here. We take more than type CF. Okay, nothing but more than cumulative frequency we take here. Make it clear here, it is not discriminating. Right. So on the y-axis we take 2 units, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So our highest frequency is 21. Okay, right. Take the first point 5, 21. Yes, 5 is on the x-axis, 21 is on the y-axis. Where it lies? Yes, it lies here. It lies here. Mark here. Next 10, 20. 10 is here, 20 is here. Mark here it is 20. Next 15, 18. 15 is here. Where is 18? It is 18 here. Right. It is 18. Don't draw these lines. Don't draw these lines. Next 20, 14. 20 is here and 14 is here. Right. Are you getting this? Yes. Next 25, 14. 25 is here and 14 is here. Okay. So it is 20. Okay. And 25 is also same frequency. And 30, 11. So 10 is here, 11 is here. This is 30, 11. Is it okay? Right. Next 35, 6. 35 is here, 6 here. So take it. Right. Now we have to join these points without using scale. The more than type is always in the order decreasing. It is in the decreasing order. Okay. This is the more than type cumulative frequency curve, or more than ogive we call. Okay. Ogive or ogive. No problem. Which one is you pronounce. So let's look at the points. It is 5, 21, and this one is 10, 20, 15, 18, next 20, 14, 25, 14, and next it is 20. Next one 30, 11, and final one 35, 6. Okay. Right. Remember one more thing. We take lower limits for greater than or give or more than or give on the x-axis. We take more than or give on the y-axis. Okay. Here I forgot to write the scale. So sorry. What is the scale? I am going to erase here. Actually, we have to first write the scale only. What is the scale? On x-axis, 1 centimeter equals to 5 units. Isn't it? Is it 5? Yes. On y-axis, 1 centimeter equals to 2 units. Okay. So I think in the previous